Solid ground on week Ninny Bong. I'm Engineer Hoist, and welcome to our weekly Transformers Earth Wars news stream. First off, let's say hello and thank you to our channel members, Oktar, JK Prime, and Grind Time, who I spotted in the chat. And thank you to all my other members. If you'd like to be a member of the channel, you can hit that join button. Not required, but certainly is appreciated. And let's say hi to everybody else too. We got Jameis Vega, Clark Fitzgerald, Keon Monster, Wolf Man, Autobot Phil, Grover Wave, Blurimus Prime, Tavishkar is here, Super VH. I saw Bruticus in the chat before, Irma. Let's see, Titanium's Productions, Gen 1 Red Alert. I saw you in here, Lord Avix. And lots of people, familiar faces, and a few new ones, I think. Welcome to everybody who is returning, or if you're new, or if it's just been a while, welcome back. So we're here to talk about Transformers Earth Wars news, what's going to happen during this event. We're going to crack some crystals from last weekend's event to see if I can pull a 3 or a 4-star Beast Wars Ironhide or C-Clamp. And actually, apparently there was an issue with the event last week, so there is a link to get your very own 3-star. So I'm definitely getting 3-star one way or the other. So we'll be going through that, and after that we're just going to be kind of hanging out and chatting about whatever we want to talk about. I did get one toy, so if anybody's wondering, are we going to see any new toys this week? I did get one. So, so let's go ahead and head on and talk about some Transformers Earth Wars news. This weekend's event is called Visitors from Outer Space. Obviously referring to the Autobots and Decepticons, because they are indeed visitors from outer space. The name of this event actually reminded me of that one episode from Rescue Bots. I think it was like Alien Attack on Griffin Rock or something like that. Where the rescue bots are out there, they're trying to figure out what's going on, and Blades is like, "Oh no, the aliens are gonna come!" They're like, they latch onto your face, and everybody's freaking out. And Heatwave's guys, we're aliens. So it just reminded me of that scene there, and it's quite funny if you haven't seen Rescue Bots. It's a great little show. I've said that a number of times, and I'll continue to say it until you guys believe me. Anyway, back to this weekend's event. A lot of prizes up for grabs in this event. You could get 6 of those 500,000 Troop XP item things, 20 million Energon Alloy, 10,000 Premium Shards, 3,000 3-star shards, 2,500 4-star shards. That's good for a full 4-star crystal. There's even 300 5-star shards available. You do have to score quite a few points and put in a bit of work to get to those 5-star shards, but we'll cover how much that's going to take you here in a minute. 5 combat premium chips, 1 gold, 1 G metal power core, 125,000 spark, 75,000 of the combiner and combat spark, and also a War for Cybertron skin core, because those are super cool and everybody loves them. This is an individual event, so all of this stuff is completely dependent upon how much you are able to play. Starts at the usual Friday start time, ends at the usual Monday stop time. It's one big prize list, and for I don't want to say it's the first time ever, but it's been a very long time if it's ever been done. Super XP for an individual event. Normally we're getting the triple XP. But this weekend it's Super XP, and I believe Dale was saying it's Super XP for every event for the next 6 weeks for this entire saga, so that's pretty cool. Great chances over the next month and a half or so to get your bots leveled. To participate, got to be headquarters level 4. Hit that yellow event button, pick your zone, pick your battle, win the battle, collect the points and the prizes. But you don't have to be in an alliance because it's an individual event. And it is a flat battle zone, so it doesn't matter whether you're hitting battle zone 1 or battle zone 15. You still get the same 10 points for every battle that you win. So these actually I kind of like, especially if there's a lot of good prizes and you really want to score the points. It's real easy to zoom through these pretty easy. Instead of struggling and taking a lot of time to fight in the highest zone, I mean, obviously that's where you're going to get the better XP, but if you really just need to score points, I always just drop 2 zones from the recommended and then just hit fast forward, and it results in a win with no extra effort. That's a real quick way to burn some fuel cells and make sure you get all your battles in. So here's a summary of all the prizes. It's 2,500 points, which is quite a bit for, you probably won't be able to get 2,500 free to play, but when we normally do these events with the flat battle zones, they're totalizers, and it's total about 1,500 points is what you usually could do, and that's pretty achievable by free to play if you really stick to it and use all of the available fuel cells. So, and there's a lot of great prizes all along the way. About every battle or 2, you're probably going to be getting some level of prizes, but as usual, it's a summary of all of the available prizes in the game and the total points that you need to hit to collect all of them. And I think the first level of these 5-star shards occurs around 1,600. I want to say 1,625. So you do have to get to like 1,625 to get that first set of 5-star shards, which is a fair amount. That's a little bit more than what you would normally see in those prestige events, but still, it's not that much farther. So it's achievable by free to play, but you really got to stick with it. So there you go. So that's a summary of the prizes. A lot of good stuff. I mean, even if you can't complete it, you're still going to walk away with a whole lot of good stuff. Next up in the news, didn't really have time to prepare the whole slide, so I just screenshotted the newsletter. But the Omega Supreme and Overlord 5-star part, if you're interested in that, they are going to be available starting tomorrow, as the time of this recording, on Thursday, for 15,000 5-star shards. And yeah, so they said there's been discussion about wanting to decrease it, but they said it's going to be unfair to those who did the event. And yeah, they said that all along. That's what it's going to be, and that's what they're going to stick to. Please note, if you do want to go get that 5-star shard or that 5-star part, make sure you get the 3-star and the 4-star part first, because it's just going to sit there and do nothing, and you will have spent all those shards. Me personally, I don't think it's worth those 5-star shards, so I'm never going to be getting the 5-star Omega or Overlord. But that's just me personally. You might think that it's worthwhile. Personally, I think that the people that would be willing to pay the 15,000 shards already got it from when it came out in the event. So I'd be interested in how many people actually purchase it for this amount. But that's what it is, and that's what we're going to go with. So there you go. That's all I'm going to say about that. Next thing, they've added a G-Metal XP core to the. We've already had the silver and the gold, which you can purchase with Shanix or through certain bundles, and I believe they actually come as achievements, and even a gold XP is a reward for one of the campaigns. But now they've got a G-Metal XP, which will help you. You can put that core on a new bot or an existing bot if you really want to increase the amount of XP they earn when you use them in battle. The G-Metal XP, of course, will only be available in a bundle, though, and only at the top price point, the $100 or whatever it is in your particular currency. So that's the only way you're going to be able to get the G-Metal XP core, and that's great for the people who want to do that. My personal thoughts on the XP cores, I think they're good, but really they're only worth it if you're really going to focus on that bot. If you're prepared to buy some fuel cells and spend some coins to skip cooldowns and things like that, then you can really maximize the use of the XP cores. If you just put it on there and do a normal set of battles, it's probably not worth it. But you know, it's up to you however you want to use it. But for me, I've actually got quite a few XP cores because I haven't had bots that I felt was worth really grinding that one bot over the weekend. I've used a few of them, but not many of them. So there you go. The next thing, I mentioned this earlier. Apparently last weekend there was a problem with the crystals rewarding 3-star bots. I didn't really hear a whole lot about this, and as you know, I saved my crystals until the Wednesday after the weekend for the stream. So I certainly wasn't affected by it, but I'll happily take the link to collect a 3-star Ironhide and C-Clamp. And that's true on both accounts, Autobot or Decepticon. I actually claimed it on my Autobot account thinking maybe I'd get a crystal, but no, they just actually give you the bots. But I haven't done it on the Decepticon account, which is good because now we'll be able to actually see the stories when we get over to that account. So if you didn't get the newsletter, you can come on over to my Discord channel, see if the link works. The button's still not working for the chat, but there is a link to my Discord in the description of the video, and it's also going to be on the next screen. Come on over there, join up, look for the Loot Links channel, and go ahead and hit that. Collect your 3-star Beast Wars Ironhide and C-Clamp. And if you haven't collected this week's newsletter link, that link's over there too, so you can do that and pick up some good stuff. And also, while you're over at Discord, I do giveaways every week on Wednesdays, right about the time of the stream. Gives you a chance to win up to 10,000 of either Premium Shard, Spark, Combiner Spark, or Combat Spark. It's just a random giveaway. All you got to do is go over to the giveaways channel, click a little the cheer icon, a little party icon. I think it's called Tada or whatever, but it's already there. All you got to do is click that and you're entered. So yeah, pretty cool. So again, there's the link right there on the screen, or it's in the description of the video. And that's pretty much it for the news that I'm going to cover. The newsletter did cover a lot more stuff, so I definitely recommend going into the game and signing up for the newsletter to get it to yourself. Plus, whenever they do have a loot link, you get it first. You don't have to wait for my stream or somebody else's stream to pass it on to you. But still, come back and join us, even if you do that. So, if you happen to be watching somewhere other than YouTube, there's a link to my channel, youtube.com/EngineerHoist. Pretty easy. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at EngineerHoist for infrequent behind-the-scenes content. So you guys have been chatting away, so let's see what you guys got to say here. Quentin Hager, another channel member, thank you. By the way, says Zed Energon for power leveling over power cores. Oh yeah, definitely go hit that elimination mode and take advantage of that extra there. Ninja Master Builder just started a new Autobot account but can't find any alliances that allow people HQ level 5 this weekend. Sounds perfect for new account. Well, see, that's the nice thing. This weekend is an individual event, so you don't need an alliance. If you keep looking, you might be able to find some. Bruticus might be in here, but I could say if you're an Autobot account. I'm not sure if we have Autobot accounts in the PPX Alliance. I'm not sure what that status is, but there are some alliances, some alliance families that will have that will take anybody. So there's definitely some out there. But this weekend, Super XP, it's individual, so you don't even have to be an alliance. If you haven't found an alliance yet, go ahead, go play and get your bots leveled. Let's see. See what else you guys got to say. Oktar got a 4-star C-Clamp, awesome. The Washington Generals losing streak is over. Yeah, because of the chance events. I haven't had good luck in the chance events. Yeah, I haven't had very good luck in the chance events either. I think Tigerhawk was the last one I got as a 4-star out of these chance crystals. I might be wrong, but I know I got one there, and not many of them. Let's see. Okay, so we do have Autobot accounts under PPX. So who was it? Ninja Master Builder. So just when you go search for an alliance, just type in PPX and hit search, and you should be able to find some alliances for you. Cool. How about we go crack some crystals? Blurimus Prime asking what's the technical difficulty for today. Well, you asked that last week, and I don't think we ran into any. So my answer for today remains the same, that I suppose we'll see when it shows up. So far, no technical difficulties yet. Knock on wood. So, alright. So here we go. 25 crystals is what we got from completing the event. So we'll go ahead and get through that. Like I said, I did already claim this, so I already have the 3-star Ironhide from that link. So any of those that come up will be duplicates. Hopefully we see the lights light up for a 4-star. I'm not really holding my breath. And that's right, we do get quite a few shards from these crystals too, so I'll probably have some more crystals to go crack. Collect and then come back and crack. And any of these that come up blank, those are character shards, so I've got a few character shards there, so I'll be able to go claim a 2-star Ironhide. So I do claim the 2 stars, because why not? Second round of 10. Let's see, we didn't even pull a duplicate 3-star there out of that first round. Still all just shards, and not even a whole lot of character shards. And we've got the last 5. We'll do them individually. Some more character shards. Got some more of those. It just occurred to me, you need like what was it 100 to get the 2-star, 500 for the 3-star? I can't remember. And not a single bot showed up. Yep. So I'm glad they gave us that link. Oh, we're not going to use it for Decepticon side. So we've got a 3-star crystal. And we've got 2 premium crystals. Let's go see what kind of duplicates we get out of these crystals. So we got a duplicate Silverbolt. And we got Scattershot, who looks very much like Silverbolt. And Cliff Jumper. Alright. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so I gotta go down here all the way to the bottom. So there is Ironhide, so it's just 100 to unlock the 2-star. We'll go ahead and do that. So we can get some sort of satisfaction by actually opening a crystal and getting a bot. There he is, the Angry Pachyderm Beast Wars Ironhide. And there we go. So that's it. Like I said, we didn't get the story out of that one because I had already collected the link. But we'll get the story on the Decepticon account, including the Ironhide one, because you do get both bots when you click that link. So give me a second to switch the stream over to that, including the sound. All right, and I hit the power button when I was trying to pick this up. Okay, so first, we got 16 in this alliance. So first things first, we'll go ahead and go through to see if we can get C-Clamp the legitimate way. Alpha Tryon asking, do I have the Train Autobot Raiden? No, I don't. And we did get a legitimate 3-star C-Clamp. Look at that. Better luck on the Decepticon side, at least. Not super exciting because I know I was getting him anyway, but still, it's nice to see him come through the space bridge at least. Oh, look, there's another one. And more character shards than on the other account. So there we go. Okay, so now we gotta go through these last 6 one at a time. Let's see if we can pull the 4-star now. And another 3-star duplicate. I got 3 of them on this account and none from the other one. That's crazy. Maybe that's why they were compensated, because they just weren't dropping. And the last one is just more shards. Okay, that's fine. So let's see, what did we complete here? So nothing, but we did get 2 premium crystals. So we'll go ahead and pop those. See what we get from there. Got a Hiss sound wave. And we got Cyclonus. And I think that actually gave us a 3-star crystal, so we'll go do that now. And 3-star crystal gives us a duplicate. Trigger happy. Alright, so there's that. Finally, the Tripredicus Council is a single united entity again. Ready to step from the shadows of this masquerade of compliance and crush all our enemies in one metal-pumping pincher. Have dominion over these Earth Wars. We knew you'd see things our way, C-Clamp. It's why we summoned you here from our future. Everything is coming together into a highly exploitable critical mass. Emissaries of Primus, Rampage's Super Spark, Transmetals. We need to make sure that volatile mix doesn't blow up in our faces, Cicada Khan. We are indeed at a tipping point. One more rogue element in the mix and it's a fast freefall into chaos. Agreed, Ramhorn. Our priority is the renegade Megatron. His reckless actions threaten us all. His removal is paramount, but complicated by his elevation to a winged, fire-breathing transmetal. The power he has always craved is his. But what has been given can be taken away. My personal philosophy is less is more. But in this case, more is more. Then it's agreed. We 3 shall become one. Ooh, what could that possibly mean? Could it be this? Of course it does. These guys are gonna turn into Tripredicus. So there you go. And I'm pretty sure I have the 3 stars of the other 2, so when he does actually come, I'll be able to at least form 3-star Tripredicus. Very cool, very cool. So there we go. We got him. So now let's head back over there and actually before I do that, we'll just leave that here because I gotta pop out of the app, head over. Actually, this might be good to show. So here's Discord, and as you can see, we've got the Loot Links channel off to the side, and I go through. We've got all the links that are all community multi-use links or whatever. You can see the link for the newsletter gift there, still available for another few days. And then there's also the Ironhide and C-Clamp. So I'm just going to go ahead and tap that. That'll take me over here. Open in Transformers, yes. And so redeemed 3-star Beast Wars Ironhide. And it didn't give me C-Clamp, I guess, probably because I already have them. And now we get the story for Ironhide. Perfect. The Maximal Elders stand united once more. The fate of many worlds and eras is in our hands. It's demonstrably time to stamp our authority on these Earth Wars. Agreed. Part of the reason we summoned you, Ironhide, was the situation here has degenerated to the point that the center simply cannot hold. Things, thanks to our assorted renegades and mavericks, will soon fall apart, catastrophically. I've been around the block a few times, Prowl, seen my share of looming end of days style scenarios. We all have. But this one's got him beat. Exactly, Silverbolt. Emissaries of Primus, Titans, Combiners, Golden Discs, all it needs now is the big U, and we're on a fast train to extinction. Drastic times call for drastic measures, huh? Time was, I'd have met a challenge like this head on, charged in and trampled all over it until it squealed for mercy. And now? Let's just say that, if not mellowed, experience has given me pause. One false 15-ton step at this stage could tip us over the edge into chaos. Then it's agreed. We three shall become one. Oh, there's the C-clamp. And... oh, these are for the duplicate C-clamp. Cool. And, of course, the three becoming one for the Maximal Elders. Magna Boss. This guy's awesome. I'm sorry. Every time I see this dude with the eagle hat and the tusks and all that stuff, it's just too amazing. Oh man, I am so glad they brought this character into the game so I could be made aware of his presence and managed to find this amazing toy. This is just so obnoxious, and I love it so much. So yeah, we'll be seeing Magna Boss and Tripredicus coming to the game for sure. I remember when they first come out, they were like, well, they did have 5 bot combiners back in Combiner Wars, BotCon exclusives and all that. But then when I saw it when they first came out, Prowl and Ramhorn, it's like, those are spitting images of those Beast Wars toys that make 3 bot combiners. And then when CicadaCon and Silverbolt came out, it's like that right there confirmed it for me. And even more so, just every step we take along the path, it's going to look exactly like those 2 toys. So yes indeed. Yes indeed. Okay, so you're saying go check General? What are we seeing about General? Okay, I'm not sure what you're going to be doing that there. So okay, so that's basically it for Transformers Earth Wars for now. I do have some loot links to give out. Not going to be doing trivia. I know a couple of you guys gave questions for that, but I've got a different way to give out some. Basically, we'll go back into my 2 accounts. I have some bots upgrading, and we'll just take guesses for who you think I have upgrading, and whoever guesses right gets a code. Key thing is, you do have to be a member of the Discord and head over to the Discord and let me know so I can claim it. So, but before we do that, this is the guy I got in today. Or not today, I got him a couple days ago. Came in. I ordered him a while ago. This is G2 Ramjet. Got him from Hasbro Pulse. You can see he's got his name there on his cockpit because apparently he forgets who he is sometimes. But yeah, just just like the Ramjet that you could get that came along with Dirge in that set. Exact same toy, just different colors, and I happen to love these colors. It's really cool. And I'll go ahead and transform them for you. I mean, if you've seen these Seekers before, you know how they work. So go ahead and get those there. Yeah, G2 is kind of crazy. G2 is definitely known for the crazy colors. But that's okay, because I like the crazy colors. I like the crazy colors. So that's really the only reason I got them is because I do like the colors. I mean, last thing I needed is another Seeker. I went all in on the Siege Seekers, so I mean it's kind of crazy. The only one I didn't get because I haven't seen it is the Sparkless Seeker. That was that latest Netflix one. His arm doesn't want to open for me. There it goes. Yeah, I thought I was done buying Seekers too. I'm pretty sure I had this guy pre-ordered before I said that. So I pre-ordered him a while ago. Red Alert picked up the Kingdom Red Alert. Instead of waiting for him in Walgreens, just got it ordered from Hasbro Pulse. Cool. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go for that one. I mean, I can understand why you did. I mean, that makes sense. It's kind of like the same reason why I've purchased every Hoist figure that's come out in the last few years. But I'm happy with my Siege Red Alert. And as you might expect, he looks just like every other Seeker. He's angry. But yeah, really cool. There's your G2 Ramjet. See, Joseph Trujillo got Kingdom Warpath in the mail today. Very cool. Seeking the Seekers. Oh no, I've done seeked the Seekers. I guess that's the past tense of seek. Yeah, so there you go. Don't really. That's basically it. Everything else I got around here we've seen already. How about we go back into do some giveaways. So, first up, we'll narrow the choices. I have a combiner leveling. Go ahead, throw your guesses in there. Which combiner am I leveling right now on my Autobot side? There's only a few of them. I do have all of the combiners available in the game right now, so it could be any one of the available games on the Autobot side, any one of the combiners on the Autobot side. So which one do I have leveling? Get a few more. I'll let you guys keep voting. Fitz, the only one and only Quantron. No, I'm a Computron. Yeah, funny. A lot of you guys are thinking it's Computron upgrading. Well, it's time to randomly choose from the choices. I will randomly pick one of the correct answers. And It is Computron, so all of you who said that are correct, and I randomly selected Super VH. So congratulations. I know you're in the Discord, so you know what? Let me pull up a note so I can write down the winners. So I can make sure you guys get them. Alright, so there we go. And I believe I have one Autobot updating. So, which Autobot do you think I'm updating right now? You don't have to specify the star level, that's fine. I'm not going to be that specific, but give me a name. Which Autobot do you think I'm leveling up right now? A little hint is that it's got over 3 days left available, which means I'm leveling them up at the level 50 mark, so it's not one of my newer bots. So if you've been following the stream, it's not going to be something I've gotten in the last couple of weeks. Oh, it's definitely not Beast Wars Ironhide, guys. I just got him today. So I'll tell you that it's not Beast Wars Ironhide. See if anybody gets the right answer. I'm not seeing it yet. I'll tell you that because I know there's a lot of choices to pick from. No, Magnus is he's not quite there yet. He's almost at 40, but not quite there. Normal Ironhide? No. Shoulder pads prime? No. So yeah, maybe I need to do another hint. Oh, it's an Autobot for sure. Oh, we got a couple new coming in here. No, don't see it yet. Don't see it yet. There is a hint I could give you, but that I think would narrow it down a little bit too much. Which risk you the what would name? Guess the bot that's upgrading right now for a loot link. Not Nose Cone, not Monkey Prime. Car Jet. Yeah, see, class. That's where it's going to narrow it down too much. But I think we're at that point. He's a medic class. So this will definitely narrow it down a little bit to where I'll probably have to do some random swipes. Definitely, it's a medic class. I told you it was a big hint, Autobot Phil. It narrowed it down to just 3 to choose from. Okay, so we've got a fairly good selection here. You guys go ahead and keep swiping. I'm gonna randomly make sure it's scrolling. Alright, let me see. Okay, so let's go find out who it is. I have selected a winner. Not up here. Not where are we going? Where are we going? It's Ratchet, and I randomly landed on Fitz19, who correctly guessed Ratchet. One of his, looks like 15 or 20 entries. Cool, cool. How about we swap over to the Decepticon account? PB2 says Dag Ferric. Nice one.
Decepticons!
Did not mean to hit that button. Belay that order. Alright, so same question. Same question. I have a combiner leveling. I do not have Overlord, so don't bother guessing Overlord. But any of the other combiners I do have. I do not have Overlord, so don't bother guessing Overlord. But which other Decepticon combiner do you think I'm upgrading right now? Got votes for Menasor and Bruticus. Hello, Gabriel. Welcome. You guys really think I'm leveling up Menasor? Why would you think that? In grind times, just go on listing them all. Smart play. Okay. I've seen the correct answer come up a few times. Let me go through and randomly select. And no, where are we? Where are we? Okay. I've found the correct answer. I had to scroll a little bit to find the winner. Correct answer is Predaking is leveling right now, and PB2 was the randomly selected correct answer. I know why you guys were thinking Menasor, because he's my 4-star, and that would be a good guess. But I really like Predaking, so I wanted to get him leveled up a little bit more. So that's kind of why I went with him on that one. So. Well done. All right, so I'm going to take this off for a second because I don't remember which ones I actually have. I think I remember. All right. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so on this account, I'm upgrading 2 bots. One is a Decepticon, one is an Autobot. So we'll do Decepticon first. So which Decepticon do you think I'm upgrading? And just to narrow it down, this is not going to be as good of a hint. He is warrior class. I will give you that hint. He's a warrior class. Yeah, yeah, grind time's like, oh, so it's a he. Yeah, well, that doesn't really narrow it down that much on the Decepticon side, though. Yeah, you can go ahead and count out Nightbird and Slipstream. And Flame War, I guess. Head start. I knew what you meant there. See, I'm looking. So we've got a warrior class Decepticon upgrading. Who do you think it is? I do see one or more correct responses so far. Well, I think we'll call it there. And we'll reveal the answer. Oh, gotta go to the research lab. Dinobot 2. And the only one I saw with guess that was Rescue. So congratulations, Rescue. I was trying to type your name down and I messed up my speaking. So that was the only that was the only guess for that particular bot when I just went to go search for the answer. So good call. It's kind of funny how you had the II right next to it, so it looked like Dinobati. Taylor417, good to see you. Thank you. All right, so last one was I'm still laughing at congrats you. Okay. Okay, last one. We've got an Autobot Air Class. Autobot Air Class. Autobot Air Class. Irma Jones, do I talk in the chat in the game? Not often, no. Autobot Air Class. You guys know your classes, I'll give you that. We got a few correct answers in there so far. Autobot Air Class. Shouldn't the clue have been Predacon Warrior? That would have been way too specific to get you to the Dinobot, too. Alright, Fitz, that's it. You're out of here. Alright. Yeah, there's Grind Time says, I know I've guessed it by now. He just listed all the bots. Alright, I'm going to randomly stab. Okay, so and I had to scroll a little bit, and I have a winner selected, and Blurimus Prime was the closest one to my finger who correctly guessed Air Raid. I know a lot of people talk about Air Raid is not a very good bot, but let me tell you, when you're fighting at the lower levels like this, he can actually be pretty devastating. I understand, once you start getting up into zone 10, 11, 12, he starts losing his effectiveness, but when you're battling in zone 6 and 7 with relatively low level bots, he's pretty good. So that is gonna do it. I had 5 codes. We've got 5 names here. So thank you everybody for playing along. Had a few extra links this month because of reasons. So I figured I'd come up with some other fun way of giving them out. So hope you like that. It's not going to be a regular feature on this channel, but it kind of worked out. I had like 5 codes and I had 5 bots upgrading. So yeah. Grind Time says, I like Air Raid, can't wait for the 5-star. Yeah, you know what's funny is Brainstorm is very much like Air Raid. Yeah, and of course Skyhawk Slipstream as well. The thing that makes the Brainstorm and Skyhawk a little bit better is they affect our area, and any of those things in that area can explode and damage everything else. Whereas Air Raid and Slipstream are limited to just one target only that has to be destroyed, not a group, not any within a group. So that's the limitation, and that's why Brainstorm and Skyhawk are a little bit better than them. But definitely, I've always liked Air Raid. I mean, this Air Raid right here, because my Autobots on this account are very low, and he happens to be a 4-star, one of only a handful, I think 4 stars that I have on this account. So he's definitely in there battling, and it's very useful. Very useful. So, but again, I'm battling in like zone 6 and 7 right now with these Autobots. So, yeah. Fitz19 asking, do I ever use Nightbot? I have in the past, but no, not in a while. So let's see what else you guys got to see. Risk is saying find them tough to use, can never time it right, or don't have enough DPS to cause an explosion. Yeah, it can be a little tricky. A bot that's that I found that I'm pairing him with right now on this account is Skydive, because Skydive does kind of damage over time. Yeah, plus he also tends to do a fair amount of damage to that single target, so you don't have to time it quite so precisely with that. You can send Skydive first or Air Raid first, because that target stays kind of painted with Air Raid's bomb for, what was it, like 20 seconds, and then Skydive his takes effect over 10 seconds. So either order actually would kind of work okay. So and PB2 says Air Raid and Slipstream works best when someone's supplying the damage. Oh yeah, they don't do any damage themselves unless some other attack destroys the target that you put it on. Big Bronze Room says, I've seen a couple of top guys lately using a max Brainstorm in war. He's actually kind of crazy. Yeah, I like Brainstorm. What I've been doing lately, he's on a team with Warpath, and so I'll send one Warpath shot out and kind of take half of the damage in a line, Then I'll send Brainstorm out to an area, you know, when they've got it nicely grouped. Then set his bomb, and then I'll send Warpath's second shot, and then boom, there goes a large area. Or if I need to take out something close range, Shoulder Pads Prime is on the same squad, so I'll set Shoulder Pads Prime shooting his attack, and then I'll drop Brainstorm down, or I might do Brainstorm first because the Laser Optimus, the Shoulder Pads Prime, might take out defense a little bit too quick if I don't get Brainstorm out there. So I've kind of got a long range and a short range Brainstorm plan. PB2 says Slipstream with CicadaCon and Thundercracker are the best. That's good options. I haven't had CicadaCon long enough or at a high enough level to really try out much. Plus my Slipstream's pretty low level on my Decepticon account. Yeah, Thundercracker can do some serious damage over time too. So kind of like what I was saying with Skydive, Skydive or Skywarp. Same thing with Thundercracker or Silverbolt. Super VH got Siege, Apeface at Ollie's, and Earthrise Cliffjumper at Walgreens. Oh, cool. Yeah, I did hear Ollie's got a whole bunch of stuff in. I haven't been myself. I've probably got everything. I've already probably got everything they've got in there. So, Alpha Trion's asking, what's my main go-to bot right now? Well, right now, I am loving my 5-star Rhinox. So you can see, here's his build right now. He's a level 53. I've got his ability up to 10. Got a max gold transmetal core on him. Plus, I've got a 5-star chicken stick. Apparently, we call this guy now, and that's at a level 8. And he's on a team with a few other bots that we go into Zone 13 with, and he usually just swipes back and forth across the base and kind of destroys the heck out of it. In fact, why don't I demonstrate? Because that's what we're here for, right? To talk about the game and see the game. You guys are always asking, hey, what's going on? Let's play the game, and then I don't do it, right? Yeah, what's going on? What's up with that? I went right past it, didn't I? There it is. So that's the squad I go in with him. It's a pretty strong squad on its own there, but Rhinox really carries his squad. I don't often use much of any other bot's abilities. Oh, you know what? I didn't switch my my sound over to this device. Let me do that. Oh, so this one's you've got all their stuff in the back. So what I'm doing now is I'm looking, okay, what's the most efficient swipe for Rhinox? I think I'm going to start over here on the left, and then I'll swipe him up here to this area. Then I'll swipe him across over here to this area. And if I need to, I'll swipe him back down here.
Deploy Optimus Prime.
Sometimes he hangs back a little bit too much for my liking. I gotta wait for him to walk up a little bit. So we'll swipe over here, then we'll swipe over this way. and get that out of the way. I'll swipe down here. So you can see most of that was Rhinox taking stuff down. And obviously not the best base design in the world with the HQ in the center and just surrounded by defenses, but that's what I'm really kind of favoring right now. Really like that Rhinox. How is the core on Rhinox? Well, you know what's funny about that? The core is restores 2.3% health, so it's basically like a rejuvenate core, so that helps. But his ability also restores quite a bit of health. And then it says, when your health drops below 40%, then you imprison nearby foes with your life-stealing vines. Lately, he's been tearing this up, and his health hasn't even dropped down close to 40%, so it never even triggers that part of the core. With Taraxodon helping heal him, with his special ability helping heal him, plus the rejuvenate part of this helping heal him, he doesn't usually get down even to that 40% to trigger that other part, but I would expect that would help as well, too. So well, that's right, he did get a ability 11, didn't he? Yeah, but I haven't gone and fought for Zed Energon in a very long time. So he and Alita 1 are both a level 10, both with the ability 11. But even this one, I'm not sure if I would do it, because it's just, okay, well, it's an extra 2 seconds. Maybe that's worthwhile. I mean, it levels everything else up, too. And throws on another 2 seconds, so might be worthwhile. I don't know. Have a good one, Irma. Check collection photos. Let's see. Well, I would say Fitz, maybe get a little bit closer or zoom in on your figures there. It's kind of hard to see in the picture that you've got there. But we do have a nice collection from Altabot Phil. Not sure if you're still around, but we'll show that off. I know you were here earlier. Let me make sure this is all working. So I know it. No, of course it doesn't. Discord's funny. Or the way OBS works with Discord is funny. Alright. So there's a nice collection from Altabot Phil. Siege and Kingdom largely. I see some Studio Series figures in there too. Not Knights Omega Supreme you got there. Got Hot Rod with the Matrix right there at the center. Prime, Megatron. I see Cup, Huffer, Inferno, Ultra Magnus, Trax over there. Ironhide and Prowl. Those look like the ones the ones from Amazon. Blue Streak, Blur, Warpath, Wheeljack. Origins Bumblebee over there too. Yeah, I can see that. Nice. Got Megatron, Asteroid Train, Grimlock, and Monkey Prime is riding Skylynx. I love it. I love it. Got Jazz, Wreck-Gar. I'm still waiting for a Wreck-Gar. Galvatron and Thundercracker, Starscream, Runabout, Impactor, Scourge, Cyclonus. You got Jetfire on the Decepticon side. Not nice use of that. I see he's got the mask on. He's even got. It's hard to tell, but I can make out the purple. So he's got the Decepticon symbol thrown out there. Very cool. Nice little scene there. You're saying, oh, tomorrow you'll be adding Rodimus behind Hot Rod. Awesome. That's gonna look cool. Very cool. Thank you for sharing. All right, so here's some here's some better pictures from Fitz. We'll go ahead and show these. So we've got looks like a G1 Trypticon there. Nice. Or I saw somebody had a comment there, Super VH calling it G1 Brad. I like that. There's Brad Garrett, the voice of Trypticon. Got a Masterpiece Monkey Prime. That's the Power of the Primes Monkey Prime in his Surfing Monkey mode. Nice. And Blitzwing there. If I recall, that's your third-party version. Go Walt, I think. So. Cool. Thank you for sharing. G1 Brad people, not Trypticon. It's his old loser name. Yeah, that's funny. Oktar coming in there with the Hot Rod, aka Prime Killer comment. Oh my. Grind Time asking, have you seen Fanboys? Maybe? If I have, it's been a while. Unless there's something else that you're talking about that's not what I'm thinking about. Is it that movie about the guys that try to break into Neverland Ranch? If so, I have seen that, but it's been a while. And I seem to recall liking it. And I was also reminded about it because I just saw it on one of the streaming services, which is probably where you just saw it from. Skywalker Ranch, okay. So yeah, same thing, I just said the wrong ranch. Neverland was Michael Jackson's ranch, wasn't it? I knew it was some kind of ranch, just leave me alone. Yeah, this is a big difference. How much spark do you put into each of your bots at one time? I put in however much, whatever level it requires. I don't spark my bots nearly enough because the Energon requirements usually slow me down. I mean, I get stuck between, do I upgrade another bot, or do I upgrade their ability, or do I upgrade some power cores? And I'm at the point where I really need to be putting some more spark into bots because both accounts are near the max. So, did I see the Spider-Man trailer? Yes, I did. Only once though. I'd like to go back and watch it another time or two. It was pretty cool. It was pretty good. Yeah, I was didn't think they were. I know there was some talk that like, oh, we're not going to release a trailer, but I was like, of course you're going to release a trailer. Shut up. It's definitely going to be interesting. Pig's Bronze Room said it took 5-star Prime from ability level 1 to 10 in one sitting. And Blaster. Yeah. I took, you know, that Rhinox, I took him pretty far. I think I might have got him to 7 or 8 right before I even put the first bit of XP on him. I think I might have got him to 7 or 8 because I knew I'd be leveling him pretty quick. Was it him? Or it might have been Lugnut over on the Decepticon account. I took him quite a few levels very quickly just because I knew it was. So, but like I said, it's usually that Spark is never my problem. It's the Energon always that holds me back from increasing abilities. Sunstreaker Waz's stream, Dale trolled by saying no combiners. Yeah, it was an obvious troll. Have a good night, Oktar. He was chased out of here by a reference to MySpace. It's 9 at 19 asking, do I have the Iron Factory Dragon Megs? Yes, I do. I showed them off when those guys came out. When we were seeing Dragon Megs and Surf a Monkey. That was the Megatron I was showing when they were coming out, because that's the only Dragon Megs I have. His name, by the way, is Heat Death. The Iron Factory name is Heat Death. Taylor says, finally finished Netflix Transformers Kingdom. Not sure how I feel about this final season. Yeah, it had its moments, but like all of these Netflix series, they were rushed. You know, they did it in six episodes. They really should have been at least twice that many to really tell better stories. I mean, they weren't quite as rushed as that Prime Wars trilogy, where they were only 10 minutes per episode. Or in fact, I think Combiner Wars was only 5 minutes per episode, which is like you barely start it and the episode's over. I'm like, wait, well, I remember watching the first one of those, and I was like, wait, did the video break somehow or whatever? But no, it was just only 5 minutes. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then the rest of them were only 10 minutes long. There's just not enough time to tell a good story in like 6 10-minute episodes. At least not the kind of story that they want to tell for an entire saga. Same thing with, even with the 26 to 30-minute episodes, I don't remember exactly what it is, but 6 of them, you can't tell a universe-spanning epic tale in 6 30-minute episodes. It just left me wanting more. It's like, God, there's so many. It felt like an outline more than a full story, though. I mean, it's like I wish they could just fill in more of the gaps and explore more stuff. I think it would have been a lot better. But yeah, it was okay for what it was. Alpha Trion, not a fan of the new He-Man show. I haven't watched it. I've heard mixed reviews. Mostly people not liking it, or people liking it just because they like the He-Man stuff. But I'm not so into He-Man. I mean, I watched it as a kid. I had my fair share of He-Man toys, and I may watch it at some point. But I got other stuff to watch. Grind Time says, I never have enough spark. I'll trade you Energon for spark. But then you'll have all the spark and I'll have all the Energon, and we still won't... we still won't be able to upgrade anybody. Are there going to be any more Transformers on Netflix? Not that that's been announced that I know of. I mean, these were the three of this War for Cybertron saga, with the Siege, Earthrise, and Kingdom. They haven't really announced what the saga is after this. I know there's been some toy leaks from some stores, maybe calling it like Legacy or something. Lord Monk, I have been watching What If. I really enjoyed them. Not Lower Decks. I think that's like the Star Trek animation. I think I'm not even sure where to find that. I'd probably enjoy it because I like Star Trek too. I just don't even know where to find it. It's probably on a service that I don't have. The Nickelodeon thing. No, Paramount Plus. Yep, that's a service I don't have. It's kind of like I never went and watched Picard. I watched the first episode. I thought it was okay, but I never signed up for the what is it, CBS? Is that the CBS service that it was on? The Wheel of Time show. Haven't heard about that. Haven't heard of that one. Gabriel, sorry, I don't, honestly. Sorry. But to be fair, you know, my brain is so full, I have to dump information in it from time to time, and I don't remember most of my childhood because of work and Transformers. It's not totally a joke. There's a bit of truth to it. There's only so much room up here. Ask me if I like the game? No, I'm not going to ask you. But you got two other people that asked you. Have a good one, Grind Time. Oh, I have fuel cells. Just like you, but older? Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Everybody always appreciates being called older. I'm just kidding. It's no worries. I've been feeling old for about 15 years now. I'm used to it. Yeah. Oh. I tell you, some days I wake up and I feel like I'm about 150 years old. It's usually the day after I've been particularly active doing, some kind of, cleaning or whatever around the house or in the car or whatever. Yeah. It's like, oh, you haven't used those muscles in a while. Oh, Taylor gonna go shovel some energon into his face. Yes, enjoy, enjoy. We'll see you. We'll see you next time. Oh, don't feel bad. I was just kidding. I was just kidding. No worries. Clark Fitzgerald says, I need coffee when I wake up. You know what's funny is I have coffee, but I don't feel like that. You know, some people drink coffee and they're like, yes, I'm good to go, I'm super energized. Man, I could drink like two cups of coffee and I'll still be just like, okay. I'll still sit there and fall asleep. I could drink a cup or two of coffee like right before bed, and I would probably sleep just fine. I haven't ever done it, so I can't say that I would. But if I'm tired enough, I'll probably sleep right through it. So it's weird. But yeah, I've got one of those Keurig machines I've had for a while. I usually drink like 2 pods in the morning. I can't really tell if it's that's helping me wake up or just the time that has passed since I woke up that I'm starting to feel more awake. It's hard to tell. Every time I wake up, I'm crabby. Oh yeah, I'm definitely the same way. It's like, don't talk to me when I first wake up. Let me, I say, let me get something to eat and get a cup of coffee or something before I wake up. But, you know, it's not so much about the getting something to eat and getting a cup of coffee. It's about giving me time to wake up. So... yeah. I am, you know, some people are morning persons, morning people or whatever. I am the opposite of a morning person. I hate mornings. And naturally, I work at a place that most people start at like 7 a.m. They start work at 7 a.m. Like, God, why? Can't we just start later? If caffeine's what you need to wake up, drink pop or soda if you prefer. Here's the problem. There's a lot more calories in soda. I've done that before. When I was younger, I did that. I mean, I would drink like a super big gulp or, you know, like 32, 44 ounce drink of soda in the morning or whatever. But when you're younger, you can get away with it. Once you stop growing, it all goes to your midsection. So... coffee. Now, coffee can have a lot of... depends on what you put in the coffee. Coffee by itself, if you don't put anything in it, there's like 0 calories. But you got to be careful how much sugar or milk or half and half or whatever you put in your coffee, because that's where the calories come from. When did this turn into like a diet channel or a food channel? I'm just kidding. It's fine. Friday's a 7 a.m. conference call on a Friday. I suppose that's better than a Monday. Yeah, I've got a regular 8 o'clock conference call every day. Nice thing about working from home is I can wake up just like, you know, I can't do 5 minutes before, but I don't have to wake up quite so early to be able to get on that conference call, because I only have to commute to my living room instead of all the way into the office. Yep. Look at Big Bronze with the fancy coffee maker. Grinds the beans, pulls espresso shot, foams the milk. Latte macchiato every morning. Ooh, boy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mine's so fancy that I get the latte in just one pod. they've just got like a little pod. It's got some coffee and latte, you know, some milk or whatever. However they do it, I don't know. But anyway, it brews and I get like a cup of a latte in just like one Keurig pod. That's how fancy I get. Margarita Vega, hello. Lonnie Duritz, tea, Earl Grey. Hot? Like a certain Starfleet captain? Buy me coffee. Hey, that's a good point. Isn't there like a donation site out there like, yo, buy me coffee or something like that? After this conversation, I should set something like that up. Buy me coffee. Yeah, I'm definitely not a coffee connoisseur. I'll choke some down in the morning. Just, you know, even if it's like a placebo effect, they'll wake me up. I do like lattes, probably because it's tons of sugar and milk and stuff like that. There's probably more calories than a soda I used to drink, but you know, I don't get them that often. So yeah. Oh, good times. Super Scott. Yeah, you are pretty late. Getting in here right about when we're about to head on out of here. Been talking about coffee and waking up early, and now I'm thinking about having to wake up early tomorrow, and I'm about out of coffee. I think I got enough coffee for just tomorrow. It means I need to go shopping because I can't. Some days I go and I don't have my coffee, but I guarantee you, when I'm out of coffee, I'm going to want it. So, I definitely need to go and make sure I get some tomorrow. Soda is my vice. Mountain Dew specifically. I drink way too much Mountain Dew, but oh my gosh, is it good. Yep. Alright, y'all are making me hungry. Or thirsty at least. So I think it's time to go on out of here. Oh, but let me just tell you, since we're on the talk of caffeinated beverages, what was it? I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but you know, Ted Lasso on Apple TV Plus, great show, by the way, hilarious show. I 100% share his views on tea. And I think it's the first episode where he's first going and meeting the boss. If you don't know, he's an American football coach hired to go coach a professional soccer, or in the UK they call it football team. He doesn't know what he's doing. But anyway, culture shock. He's in there with the boss. She offers him tea. Would you like some tea? He says, oh, well, you know, don't really drink tea or whatever. But so she insists. He's like, okay, I'll drink some. He drinks some. He's like, you know, I always used to think tea was just like hot brown water. And you know what? I was right. It's just every time I've tried to have tea, even like iced tea or whatever, I'm just like, oh no, just something about tea just does not do it for me. No offense if you like tea, more power to you, but that is not my beverage at all. So anyway, and on that note, basically I'm saying go watch Ted Lasso. It's hilarious. I didn't deliver it nearly as well as Jason Sudeikis did. If you happen to have Apple TV Plus. If you don't, well, I get it. But if you have it and you haven't, if you have Apple TV Plus and you have not watched Ted Lasso, do it. It's hilarious. Okay, that's enough. I'm done. We're out of here. Thank you for being here and everything. Good luck in the event this weekend. Go get yourself that Super XP, your 5-star shards, all that whatnot, all that good stuff. I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends. We'll see you next time.